Hey guys, it's SauceMajor101 here, and today I'm reviewing the 1.4 pre-release. As you can see, I'm at the home screen. It says 1.4 down here, and yeah, you can't see my mouse. So we're gonna overview what they've added in the latest snapshots, because 1.4 is coming out on October 24th on a Wednesday, so that'll be around this week. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the new stuff they added to the home screen. What they added is now that when you go to multiplayer, it'll show you outdated servers. So if it will not allow you to join a server, it'll say 1.3, and it'll give you a server out of date. And now you can hide IP addresses in your servers. So if you're recording a video, if you don't want anyone finding your addresses, so yeah, you can just do that. So yeah, you can just go ahead and click hide address, and it won't. Oh wait, I forgot to click done. Yeah, so it'll just hide your addresses. And now in single player you can now recreate worlds, so you can go ahead and select any world you want that was generated within at least 1.2 to 1.3. then you can recreate the seed. Unfortunately, it does not work with previous worlds, so yeah, it's gonna have to be worlds that have been around for a while. So I'm not gonna recreate a world quite yet, but I am gonna show you the new features that they added. They added for Superflight that you can now customize Superflight. So example, you could probably do add layers with it's pretty hard to explain, but I'll link you to a video that where there's a guy customizing his Superflight world with layers and such. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and join a server, and yeah, we're just gonna show you the rest of the stuff from there on. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm here in my little area where I'm gonna explain all the new stuff they added in 1.4. So yeah, where we're gonna start off is now they made it so that when you get logs, if you were to place it on the top, or like the one part of the block where it's just like facing one perspective. So let's say you wanted to place a log facing up, so you would go on top of the block and do this. And now, as you can see, you can just go ahead and start placing blocks willy-nilly. But if you were to place a log on the side of a block, it would face that way. So if you kind of get the whole thing, then yeah, you get the whole thing. I got more stuff to come over, so yeah. And now in Minecraft, they made it so that oh, whoops, I got some eggs. Whoops. Now they have like new breeding materials that you need to breed animals with. So now the only way to breed chickens is to use seeds. So if we go ahead and just make some love with these chickens, all of them, make some love, they'll make baby chickens with seeds. So they require seeds now to make babies. And now when you make baby animals, you get experience for doing it. And unfortunately, the experience is not showing up because they removed the experience bar from creative mode, because you get infinite experience anyhow. And sheep and cows still require wheat, so you can go ahead and whoops, I got the is that correct? Okay. For some reason, when you block a picture frame, you usually get the item within it. So I don't know why that happened. Okay, so gosh, these animals are really loud. I'll turn down my sound. So yeah, so you can just go ahead and breed all these animals and stuff, and you'll get experience for doing it once they make their baby. So yeah, pretty nice. It's like, for some reason, it's like imagine animals, babies pooping out experience, which is very weird. Anyhow, and now pigs require carrots to breed with. So if we get a carrot, then you can make a baby pig. And now they added a new item to the game where you can actually make when you're riding around with the pig easier. So it's called a carrot on a stick. Basically, what you do is you sit on a pig with a saddle, and oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you right-click a animal, or your pig block an animal, you'll get the spawn egg. So if you were to right-click and sit on this pig, we can control it with the carrot on a stick. So if we want to go this way, our pig will go this way. If you want to go that way, our pig will go that way. And yeah, you pretty much get the whole idea. The crafting recipe is simple. You just take a fishing rod and a carrot. And yeah, by the way, the carrot is a new food item in the game, which I will get to in a while. But yeah, they also added villagers now Nothing really happened in their training system, but if you were to hurt a villager, or maybe like make one mad, they'll get these little puffs of like mad clouds over them. So if you were to train with them, then they would have very, very crappy trading offers. So let's go ahead and hurt this guy a little bit. They should be getting mad. I don't know why they're not getting mad, but like basically once you get them mad, they'll give you like very, very crappy trading offers, like how they are kind of right now. So yeah, for some reason they're not getting mad. I don't know why, but yeah, reasons we'll figure it out. Also, as you may see over here, next thing, this is a skeleton, and you probably didn't notice him since he's in full gold armor. Mobs, okay, the undead, which are the zombies, zombie pigmen, wither skeletons, and regular skeletons, can now spawn with a weapon or an armor of their choice, in hard or normal mode. It's very, very rare in normal mode, but it's not that rare in hard mode. So it kind of took me a while to get to spawn a skeleton with full gold armor. But also, if you were to go over to a undead creature and you were to give him armor, like per se, like drop maybe a diamond sword on him or whatever, then he would pick it up and use it as their main weapon. But for right now, the skeleton isn't working. I don't know why. I got it to work earlier, but yeah. Also, so the next thing we added was the witches. The witches is a new hostile mob. It spawns in its like little hut in the swamp. So if you were to come by a swamp and you were to find a little hut with a witch in it, then this is the witch. As you can see, it's like an NPC villager without a mouth, and it has a little nose with a little wart on it, and it has little puffs coming through. Basically, the witch, when it gets hostile towards you, it gets a potion in its hand and it starts throwing either poison, weakness, or slow or instant damage potions at you. And basically, they can poison themselves, which this witch just did. And when you kill the witch, they're actually not that hard to kill, but they're pretty. They're actually kind of hard to kill. Like, they don't have a lot of health, but they're pretty hard to get to because they'll constantly keep throwing potions. Basically, when you kill them, they'll drop any potion brewing material found like around here. So yeah, they also drop glowstone, spider eyes, as you can see right there, dropped spider eye. And yeah, next thing they added is now that trapdoors can now be placed on either the top or bottom part or block, so you can make like a cool like pattern like this or something. But yeah, they also added picture frames. If I didn't get to that, basically you just grab a picture frame, which is found in the it's called an item frame actually, but basically, I call them picture frames. Basically, you just place one down on any solid block, and you place an item in there, any item, any block, anything, and it's just popped in there. It's like a little nice picture. You can also place an item frame within an item frame, which is item frameception. So yeah, any block, like you can place a bed or a anything. It's pretty cool. And they also added in 1.4 is anvils. Basically, anvils, you can combine blocks, or not blocks, armor or weapons, and you can with enchantments, and they require levels to fix. You can fix them up with like, you know, like per se, like if anyone knew about this, if you were like take like 2 damaged swords and then pop them into each other in your crafting thing, then it would combine them and make a better sword. So it sort of does the same thing, but you can do it with enchantments. So let's go ahead and grab 2 someone's swords right here. Okay, yeah. If you like how they set this up. They also added wooden buttons. Wooden buttons, the crafting recipe is just basically like 1 block of wood anywhere in the crafting thing, and you just get 1 piece. Same with stone. And the cool thing about buttons, the wooden buttons, is that you can activate them with a bow and arrow. So as you can see right there, something should have popped out, but that's all stuff that there was in the dispenser. So the way how this works is that you basically pop 2. You can pop a non-enchantable a non-enchanted item or an enchanted item, and basically you can combine, and this will cost me 4 levels to get a better wooden sword combined and with the same enchantment. So yeah, pretty nifty. And the anvils also have sound, so if you were to craft one, if you were to combine or you know, change the name or something, then yeah, it'll make like a little cool sound, as you may have heard there. So let's actually go ahead and trip the sound a little bit. They also added in multiplayer settings, they added the capes. So basically, if you have a cape on, or like a cape mod or a Minecon cape, you can turn it off or on, whatever you want. I leave mine on, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Next thing they added is in the video settings, they added the full screen and the VSync. VSync basically makes it so your Minecraft has to stay below 40 frames, which I don't do because I like it at all the frames that it can get to. And full screen basically puts your Minecraft in the full screen, but I'm not going to do that right now because that will screw up my recording thing. So yeah, and also when you're combining enchanted stuff, you can also rename them. So let's just maybe call this I don't know, the Toss-tastic actually, yeah, like, how about we call this, like, the Tossed War, sort of, whatever. Something like that. It'll cost me 30 levels, yeah, so, and it'll be, like, in, like, bold, and as you may have heard, that little sound right there, the little king. So, yeah, you can rename items, and I think armor as well. I'm not sure, but I don't want to try it right now, because there's more stuff to talk about. So, also, anvils have damage states, so if you were to use an anvil, it has like a 5 piece durability, so if you were to use it twice on this one, it'd look like this. If you use it twice on that, and then it'll look like this, and then it'll break. But you can only use damaged anvils only once, and then they'll break. But these are available in creative mode right here, so you get the anvil, slightly damaged anvil, and the very damaged anvil. So yeah, and anvils have a cool feature to them, so they're like sand and gravel, they defy gravity. So if you were to so right here I got a little test pick. If you were to drop a anvil on a mob, it will damage him, but only for like 1 second. So, and if anvils fall from great heights, they will take damage as well, and they make sounds as they fall and as they're placed and removed. So yeah, pretty neat. We're gonna get on to the next thing in a while, but over here I'm gonna show you that the new redstone thing that they added is now redstones have locks. So let's turn this on, it activates that door. What if we want to lock the current? Like we want room for something else than just this redstone wire. We can turn this on, and it will set like a little bedrock texture, and it will lock this current. So we can remove this, and this thing will still keep going, and it'll connect and keep the storage still open. And it does, and yeah, it works that simple. It's pretty cool, but if you're gonna have to have this turned on, then you're gonna have to, you know, get your lever and such. So yeah, pretty nice. And the next thing they added is a beacon block. I'll show you how to craft them in a second, but in order to get beacon blocks, I'll just go over them right now. With beacon blocks, basically what you do is you place them in a pyramid like this. If you place it on pyramids like this, then you get more buffs and for longer times. So we can't get these buffs quite yet unless we were to make pyramids that are like, you know, 3 tall, 2 tall, secondary power. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a speed thing, and we can put either iron, gold, diamond, or emerald to power it. So I'm gonna get myself some emerald because I like emerald, and we just have to place one in here, and we just grab that, boom, and then in a while you should get the potion effects. As you can see, usually when you splash yourself with some potions, it appears with like a little bubbly effect, but when you're around the beacon block, they are invisible, so they don't always get in your way. So that's pretty nice. For some reason it's still showing up. It was working earlier, I don't know why, but yeah, pretty nice. So moving on, over here they added zombie villages. Zombie villages are the type of zombies that happen when a regular villager is killed by a normal zombie. So these villagers, in a little while, let me get their attention, will attack this villager and make him into a zombie. You gotta give it a second. And as they turn into a zombie, you can hear like a little like whoosh effect. You probably didn't hear it since I was talking. But the only way to hear, like, example, like, what if you were to get a, you had a little village, you needed NPC villagers, because you can't transport NPC villagers anywhere. Like, they don't follow you by, like, wheat or anything, but, zombie villagers can also spawn at night, even when they're not around villages. So, you could go out maybe, like, in the random and just find a zombie villager. And the only way to make them into regular villagers is to have a potion of weakness and a golden apple. Basically, what you do is you throw the potion of weakness, and once they all have the weakness, you basically give them all a golden apple. And as you can see right there, there's a little, like, sound. And they're starting to shake. What that's doing is it's turning them back into normal villagers. So in a little while, as you can see, they're shaking. They're gonna be turning back into normal villagers. Okay, and I did that zombie. Like, they'll have a little red effect, and that will tell you if they're that they're turning back into normal zombies. So if we give it a little while, it will turn back into normal zombies. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna show you that that when you're riding a minecart, if you were to hold down W, it will push your minecart, but it'll do it at a very, very slow pace. So, it's pretty cool. Like, if you just, like, want to, like, regular track, then, yeah, it's fine. You just hold down W and you go pretty much, like, that slow, but, I still recommend power rails, because power rails are much faster. And, they also overhaul lighting, so when light shines through, like, usually when you got that, like, little, like, dark spot in a stair or in a slab when a light was shining behind it, they fixed it so light does shine through it and it doesn't do that, like, little black effect. It's not fully fixed yet because the light would be shining all throughout, like, the front of this wall, but it's, like, not. So still some bugs with the lighting, but I guess they'll fix that very soon. Maybe in like 1.5 or whatever, and it takes like 5 minutes or so for these zombies to turn back into normal villagers. I think it's pretty cool that it takes that long because it'd be like that natural in the sound. Okay, everyone, we're back. As you may have just saw there, that the villagers just turned back into a normal villager, and it made like a little like healing sound, like it's like coming back to life, like a little like or whatever, like something like that. So yeah, and the same thing is gonna happen to the zombie in a second, but as you can see, they're normal villagers, and they have, like, you know, the trading offers and such. So, it'll take a second for this zombie to turn back, but I thought I'd show you guys that, and that zombie's too attractive to the villagers to turn them into zombies. So, this will only take a few seconds, taking way too long for this. But I want to show you guys this, like, it like happens real. But as you can see, every time that they're the faster that they shake and the more shakier they get, like, the more they're turning into zombies in like a matter of seconds. So this won't take like too long. It'll take like a few seconds since I gave this guy a golden apple and like a few seconds after I gave them a golden apple. Also, the beacon block, guys, has a potion radius, so if you were to go out from a specific like way or something, then you can still have the potion effect. And okay, it's gonna take a second for this guy to turn back into a zombie. Yeah, okay, yeah, as you saw right there, he turned back into a normal zombie. So, and you probably heard that little sound as well. So, we're moving on to the next thing. I'm gonna show you all the new food that they added into the game, pretty much. And for some reason, I think a zombie broke down this door. Okay, well, curse them. So, they added. Okay, so they retextured some of the food, like they enhanced it a little bit, so it pretty much doesn't look that different. But the front of the food just had the like little dark border around it removed. Same with the chicken. But it had the whole thing removed around it. They added pumpkin pie, which is just crafted with one pumpkin block and one egg and sugar. And yeah, it's not something that you can place down like cake. You just like eat in your hand. And yeah, next thing they added was a potato. This is what it looks like. And that's a baked potato, and there's a poisonous potato. Poisonous potatoes are either dropped by zombies or skeletons, or when you're farming them, because usually when you farm potatoes, there's a rare chance that you'll get a poisonous potato. Poisonous potatoes also give you, the poison effect since they're poisonous potatoes. And yeah, they also added carrots and golden carrots. Carrots are you can't cook carrots, but they're as rare as potatoes too. They can be found in NPC villages as well as potatoes can. And they also added golden carrots because golden carrots can they give you golden carrots will be able to brew the new potions, which is right here that they added into the game, which is a potion of night vision and a potion of invisibility. So basically, if a potion of invisibility, if you were to give it to yourself, you would be invisible to no one. So as you can see right there, I'm just like a floating figure with just holding random stuff in his hand. So, and if we were to go into survival mode, this is the cool thing. Mobs can't notice you when you're invisible. That's pretty nice. So, but if you were to whack a zombie, it would figure out where you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into creative, very quick, and a potion of night vision. This is the perfect time to have one because when you throw a potion of night vision, oh wait, yeah, basically you can see throughout the night. It's not daytime, it's nighttime, but yeah, I'll turn on a better render distance so you guys can see. So yeah, as you can see, the stars are still out and the sky's a little bit black. It's becoming morning because you can see the moon. But this is basically what it looks like. It's pretty nice. And they changed biome generation for most biomes. So now deserts will spawn with like these like little mountains. It's pretty nice. I came across a few deserts with mountains like this, and I just thought that was like the best thing that they ever added to deserts. So, pretty nice biome features that they added. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that away, and I'm gonna walk over to the house again. Fly over to the house. My bad. And they also added new heads. So, rare chances that when you kill a creeper, a zombie, or a skeleton, that they'll drop a head, and basically they're just like decoration blocks. You can also wear the heads too. So if I go ahead and put this on, then I'm a creeper. So fool your friends or something, like put on like a creeper skin or whatever, however that works. So yeah, pretty nice. I'm gonna take this off and get rid of it because I don't want it. And same with the skeletons. They pretty much all look the same. You just have like the mob heads. I'm not gonna put them all on or something. But if you're wondering what this head over here, this is a wither skeleton head. You get these by killing the new mob, which is a wither skeleton, which can be found only in the Nether. And rare chances that when you kill a wither skeleton, which we get to in a sec, you can also make the new boss, which we will get to in a while too. Also, this is a Steve head. I'm not sure if you get this like through a rare chance of killing a player, or when or if it's only available through creative mode. But it'd be pretty cool if you can only like get it through rarely killing someone. So let's go ahead and go down into the Nether and find a wither skeleton. And yeah, the difference between wither skeletons and normal skeletons is that they can only be also zombie pigmen can travel through the Nether through Nether portals. So as you saw right there, 2 zombie pigmen just walked through the Nether portal, and yeah, entities as well can travel through the Nether. So if I were to throw this like grass block like right here or something, it would safely travel back to the normal world. Same with so yeah, pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and find a wither skeleton. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spawn a wither skeleton. And they also added floating gravel to the Nether, which is kind of sketchy, but I guess it's okay. Pretty cool. So, so let's go ahead and grab a skeleton egg. There's no wither skeleton egg in creative mode, but when you use a skeleton egg in the Nether, it spawns the wither skeleton. And there's a 20% rare chance that it'll just spawn a normal skeleton. So as you can see right there, the wither skeleton is much taller than I am, and the zombie pigman, and carries a stone sword. These things are pretty powerful. These are a 2-hit kill on you, so even when he has a stone sword, which is kind of weird, but yeah, so yeah, he's a lot more taller than me, which makes me jealous. But yeah, pretty nice. But when you kill them, rare chances that you'll get the wither skeleton head. And with the wither skeleton head is that you'll be able to craft the new boss. So let's go back into the normal world. And when you're in creative mode, you can travel faster through portals as well. So that's pretty nice. And so let's go ahead and grab let's put some of this stuff away. I'm gonna put the bow away and the sword away. Weakness and oh, jeez, what the heck? Okay. So let's go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the withered skeleton head, which should be right here. So wither skeleton skull it's called actually, but I don't really care. So the way that you basically find build the mob is that you can't find it anywhere, but the only way to get it is to build it like an iron golem. So you basically make it like a little T shape with soul sand, and then you place 3 wither. Okay, and prepare for this. Okay, so you place 3 wither skeleton skulls on the T sandstone, and then it crafts the wither boss. As you can see, it's powering up. It's blue right now, and you can probably hear the new sound. Yeah, very, very scary yet epic. It's like an epic roar. But basically, when they power up, or basically when they're done regenerating, they're like fully grown, it'll have a big explosion. And wither skeletons are hostile towards peaceful mobs and neutral mobs. So they'll kill witches. No, not witches. They'll kill bats, villagers, wolves, pigs, sheep, all those animals and stuff. So as you can see, it's completely destroying everything. And yeah, so pretty soon all of these animals around here are gonna be dead. It flies around. And doesn't stop killing stuff. So if we go ahead and hit the skeleton, every time it gets hit, it tries to regenerate itself slowly, because when it's halfway dead. I also did a wither battle earlier on my channel, so if you want to look at that. When you battle the wither skeleton, it starts to get this red-white glow around it, which shows a sign of it regenerating, and it gets basically faster speed. It becomes more powerful when it's half dead. So, and it tries regenerating itself. So let's go ahead and kill it right now. And when you kill a wither, when you kill a wither boss, it drops a nether star, which crafts the beacons. Basically, the beacon recipe is it's 1 nether star in the middle, 3 obsidian on the bottom, and glass all around it. Yeah. So pretty cool. It dropped a nether star as I was battling it. So yeah, and my previous wither battle video didn't have the sounds in it, so that's pretty nice. And the wither boss can also, when it destroys blocks, like usually if it's like flying around and then it flies like right into a mountain or something, it'll break the blocks with the same sound as a zombie when it breaks a door. So it's like a sort of like when you're like eating crackers or whatever. So yeah. So, and they also added bats to the game, and bats are just like little flying creatures that spawn in caves or dark places. For some reason, the door was broken down and all the bats escaped, which is not good. So I'll just go ahead and spawn in the bats right here. The bats also have a I'm gonna go ahead and get some like glass or something, but let's go ahead and place those down and get all the bats in here. Bats also have a texture, and they also have sounds, and they hang upside down on walls during day. So, as you can see, there's their like little eyes, and they're flying around. They have cool sounds. They're just basically for decoration. They have like no purpose in the game, but just being like looking awesome. So, yeah. Bats are, I guess they're pretty cool. They just fly around and do their own thing. So, last thing we're going to go over for 1.3 is the new Ender Dragon sounds and the new Enderman sounds. They also added new sounds for for most of the mobs, like cows and stuff. So, as you can see, this cow over here is, makes a different mooing sound. The sheep have the same sounds, but they say that the pigs have new sounds, but I don't think they do. But yeah, they added new sounds for placing blocks, walking on blocks, and breaking blocks. So you can go figure that out for yourself. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go over to the end and go ahead and whoa, there's a creeper here. How do you spawn? What the heck? Out of here. All right. So yeah. So we're in the end right now. I'm gonna turn up my render distance. As you can see, they also changed the it's no longer says boss, but it says Ender Dragon for all the bosses, since they have 2 of them now. And as you can hear, the Ender Dragon has like a little like flaps its wings, and it has like a little like roar to it. I'll be quiet for a second too. Yeah, like right there. So, yeah, pretty cool. And Nether Stars don't also do anything, but they just craft the beacon blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead, and when you hit the Ender Dragon, it makes like a little like metal sound when you're hitting chain or whatever. I don't know why it does that, but I guess it sounds cool. So I'm pretty glad that he added the Ender Dragon sound, so it didn't sound like just a quiet like beastly creature, because that just sounds like. And you, I'm not going into detail anymore. So they also changed the pillars a little bit, like small midget pillars like this will be flat but wide, and some pillars will be square. It's very random, but it's pretty cool because now they look like a little bit more realistic than just being like all round. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe they also have a new sound for when it dies, but I don't feel like destroying every Ender Crystal right at the moment. So yeah, but the I haven't listened to the new sound either, but hopefully I will sooner or later well, in 1.4. So that's pretty much all they added in 1.4. And the new Enderman sounds as well. They just make like a weird, like scratchy, like disc or whatever, like yeah, like as you can hear right there. I'll go ahead and turn on my sound a little bit so you guys can hear it. Yeah, like that. Like this sound. Yeah, those sounds. So yeah, pretty nice. That's all they added in 1.4, guys. But yes. That's all that they added. They also added some bug tweaks and stuff. Not like bad bugs. Like they tweaked the redstone so it wouldn't glitch a whole lot. And yeah, if you guys had like maybe some glitches that you guys personally don't want to tell anyone, they probably fixed that, unfortunately. So yeah, sadly, if it was a glitch that you loved, then yeah, say bye bye to that in the next update. So they also yeah, they add new sounds for almost every block when you walk or when you walk around and stuff. But basically, with this whole like with all the snapshots, basically were just new sounds, I guess. Recording cut out. So yeah, thanks guys so much for watching. Expect 1.4 on October 24th on Wednesday. So yeah, I'm TossBizzy101. I'll see you all later. Bye bye and peace.